Okay, talk about using the Merkaba for a dowsing tool.
Well, as soon as I discovered the Merkabas, I knew that it had to be used for a dowsing tool. So now what I do is the first thing I do when I go into the house, I do an attunement before I go in. But when I get into the house, I figure out what the center of the house is, and then find a place to hang the Merkaba. And how I feel that it works is that the Merkaba is starting to work before I even start working, before I even know what's going on in the house. I know that there's some stale energy or some geopathic stress or some personal lines that need to be cleared, or I wouldn't have been called to the house in the first place. So I just let it go and do its own thing while I begin figuring out what is going on and clearing it with the process that I usually have. And I'm going to tell you the last dowsing job that I had, this woman thought it was my energy walking in the house, but I really attribute it to the Merkaba. As soon as I hang up the Merkaba, she said, you know, you haven't even really done anything, and I feel better already. And I think it was the Merkaba. So now, and so then I was doing, with Shelley, my dowsing teacher, I did a job with her in Chicago. And so I showed her, and I had the Merkaba with me. And so I showed her how I was using it. And the young man at that job said the same thing. He felt it was our energy, that he felt better already, and we hadn't even done anything. But the statements seem to be coinciding with as soon as the Merkaba gets up and gets starting spinning. In fact, he wanted to buy the Merkaba, and I couldn't sell it to him, but I told him how to get in touch with Deb to get a smaller one for his house. But yeah, so it's an invaluable tool. One thing that I really want to start using it for too is outside. I have not been using it outside because a lot of time there's a lot of geopathic stress and a lot of stuff going on outside. I found negative vortexes outside, so I need to get another one to really start working on the outside, so that there's one going outside and one's going inside. And you know what? It's made my job easier. It's made my job easier. It's been great, great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.